Hey everybody, this is lesson 8.4, dividing radicals. So the first thing we need to talk about is a couple things to remember. So the radicand should not contain fractions. And the radicand is the number under the radical, so I cannot have fractions. There are also no radicals in the denominator of fractions. So no fractions under my radical and no radicals in denominators. Now here's the basic division property. The root of a of x over y is the same thing as the root of a of x over the root of a of y. Or in other words, if I have the square root of 8 over the square root of 4, that's the same thing as the square root of 8 over 4. And what's 8 over 4? That's 2. So that equals root 2. Okay, so we can have a fraction under a radical and change it into some radical divided by a radical, or we can have a radical divided by a radical and change it into a fraction, which we simplify. Either way is okay. Now, we're going to talk about something called rationalizing the denominator. That's what we're going to be doing a lot of today. It means getting rid of the radical in the denominator. Basically, if I rationalize the denominator, you're going to multiply by what's missing. So, if I have 2 square root of 3, what's missing in that denominator that could make this radical disappear? A square root of 3. So I'm going to multiply by root 3 over root 3. That's going to give me 2 root 3 over the square root of 9. And what's the square root of 9? 3. My answer becomes 2 root 3 over 3. And that is rationalizing the denominator.